always talk about how if you do X, Y, and Z, you're going to damage your moisture barrier. But what is our moisture barrier, and how can we repair it if it's already damaged? Let's go and find out. Hey guys, my name is Baha and I'm excited about sharing my knowledge and personal experiences about skincare with you. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you too can join our community. Before getting into too much detail, let's talk about what our moisture barrier actually is. Our moisture barrier, or stratum corneum, is a layer of our skin that acts like a barrier. It prevents any bad things from entering or any good things from leaving our skin, like our moisture. I've talked about the different layers of skin in another video. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. Based on the responsibilities of this layer, it needs to be in tip-top shape. Now, how can you cause damage to your moisture barrier? I've talked about this too many times in all of my videos. If you use too many harsh actives like exfoliants or retinols, or even too much toner or toners, or in some cases like me, if you use a cleanser that contains harsh ingredients like salicylic acid way too often, you can cause damage to your moisture barrier. Now, what are the signs of a damaged moisture barrier? If your skin has been feeling more sensitive, more irritated, flaky, dry, red, or even if you have been experiencing more acne lately, these are all signs that your moisture barrier is already damaged, unfortunately. I have already talked about what certain things you should avoid in order to avoid a damaged moisture barrier, but let's say that you didn't listen and you already have a damaged moisture barrier. What should you do? Don't worry, it is repairable, but it is a very long process. You need to be patient. First step is that you need to say farewell to all of your actives, all of your exfoliants, retinols, tretinoins, all of your cleansers or toners that have harsh ingredients in them. All of them. At least for a few weeks. Using all of these products too often were the very things that caused your moisture barrier to get damaged in the first place. So you need to stop using them for at least a few weeks until your moisture barrier is repaired. Next is focusing on hydration. Switch all of your cleansers for a very gentle one that preferably doesn't have any fragrance. Same goes for your moisturizers. Try to use moisturizers that have hyaluronic acid or glycerin in it for hydration, has lipids, ceramides, or shea butter to make a very thin barrier on your skin to protect it, or even try to slug at night. Try using thick creams like Vaseline to lock in all of your moisture. Now, if you want to make a skincare routine to repair your moisture barrier, this would be it. Starting from cleanser. Switch your normal cleanser for the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Wash. This is a very good product and only use it at night. Do not wash your face in the morning. Next, moisturizer. You can use the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer. This is great for people with a little bit more oily skin types. You can also use their Cicaplast Balm B5 Moisturizer. I personally loved the Natural Hydrating Factors plus HA by The Ordinary. This is the product that I used to save my skin when I had a damaged moisture barrier myself. Now, if you do consider slugging but don't like the feel of Vaseline, you can also use the Healing Ointment by CeraVe. That is also a very great product. Next, treatments. Only use products that will hydrate your skin. I prefer using hyaluronic acids. You can use whatever you want from The Ordinary, from La Roche-Posay, from the Inculus, whatever serum that you enjoy, but make sure to damp your skin before applying that product. And lastly, sunscreen. This is a must. Your skin is already sensitive, so you don't need to oversensitize it by getting sun damaged also. I prefer using mineral sunscreens instead of chemical ones because chemical sunscreens can also cause more sensitivity. I personally love the ones from Avène or even La Roche-Posay, or even the hydrating sunscreen by CeraVe. But you can choose whatever sunscreen that you want because I know choosing a sunscreen is a pain. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video.